Union gives strength. See, if we stand together, we can defeat our common enemy. Even though Aesop wrote that fable thousands of years ago, it's still true today. Now, we're going to do another one, and this time you guys are going to guess the moral, okay? Okay? This one is called The Hare and the Tortoise. Who knows what a hare is? A bunny rabbit, that's right. And what is a tortoise? A turtle, that's right. We have a rabbit and a turtle, a hare and a tortoise. Okay. One day, the hare was boasting about how fast he was.
I have never yet been beaten when I put forth my full speed.
Oh, he was such a braggart.
I challenge anyone to a race with me.
Well, the tortoise had had enough of listening to the boasting of that hare, so he decided to accept the challenge. I accept your challenge, hare.
You? This is a good joke, no? I could dance circles around you the entire distance.
You just keep your boasting to yourself until you beat me in a race. And want a race?
Okay, we'll start off here. We're going around the back and then back to here.
Right.
Well, a course was set, and they were off. Bang! And they're off. And it's the hare taking an early lead going around the bend, and the tortoise is way behind. Well, the hare got so far ahead that he decided to lay down and have a little nap.
Oh, since I was so far ahead, I think I'll lie down for a quick nap. That tortoise will never catch up to me.
Tortoise, tortoise, he's our man. He can't do it. No one can.
And the tortoise is coming into the final stretch, and the hare is still asleep. Well, just as the tortoise approached the final finish line, the hare woke up.
Oh no! Now I really must hurry.
Oh, but it was too late. The tortoise crossed the finish line.
I've learned a lesson. The moral of this fable.
Wait. We're going to let them guess the moral. You go get ready for the next fable. Who knows what the moral of the story is? Anybody? Wolf. No. Hurdle. Moral. Any moms know what the moral is? No, they don't know either. Well, in that case, I'll clue you all in. The moral of this story is slow but steady wins the race.
Help! Help! Woo! Woo! I got you! You guys are too silly. You're just too funny.
We will not amuse you any further. Now you can be sure of that. He's going to learn a lesson one of these days. I betcha. Well, anyway, here's another fable. This one's a short one. It's called The Fox and the Grapes. One day, a fox was walking through the forest when he spied some grapes in a tree.
Some grapes in a tree. And I'm so hungry and thirsty. And they look just right for the picking.
So he drew back and took a running jump at the grapes. And he missed.
I know if I go just a little further, I can get those grapes.
So he drew back and took another jump.
1, 2, 3, go!
And he missed again. So he tried again. And again. And finally he gave up and he walked off with his snoot in the air and he said,
I'm sure those grapes were sour anyway.
and the moral of that story is it's easy to despise something that you can't get anyway. Sour grapes.
Well, this next fable is about a miser and his gold. Now, a miser is a man who has lots of gold, but he doesn't want to spend any of his money. He's very stingy. So once there was a miser who used to keep all of his gold at the foot of a tree. Each week he would go to the tree and dig up his gold.
Oh, my precious gold! I'll take all of this gold that I earned this week, and I'll put it with this gold I've been saving all
Whichever one of us can make that traveler remove his cloak will be considered the stronger.
Oh, that will be easy for me. I'll muster up all my strength, and I'll blow off that traveler's cloak. I'll go first if you'll hide behind that cloud.
Well, the sun agreed to let the wind go first. The wind began to blow with all his might on the traveler. But the harder the wind blew, the higher the traveler held his cloak.
It's so windy today. Good thing I brought my heavy cloak.
I give up. I'm all blown out. That traveler will never give up his cloak.
Don't be so sure about that. I know the way to make him remove his cloak, but I'm going to need everyone's help. We're going to think warm, sunny thoughts. And to help us get started, we're going to sing Mr. Sun. Will you help us, Susan?
Yes, I know it. You all know it too. Don't you get up?
Okay, get ready.
Come on.
Get your suns up there. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, won't you please shine down on me? Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, hiding behind a tree. These little children are asking you to please come out so we can play with you. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, won't you please shine down on me? Very good. Thank you. Now think warm, sunny thoughts. Think of the summer. Think of the warm days in the summer. Think of wearing all your sweaters and coats at the same time. I think it's working. Yes, it's working. It's working.
Oh, it's so sunny and hot today. I don't need this heavy old cloak. I'll just carry it with me.
How did you do that?
It's easy when you remember that people do not like to be forced to do something. Kindness persuades better than severity. And thank you for all of your help.
I keep walking when I don't get anywhere. Oh, next. Once there was a beautiful cat
Meow.
who fell in love with her young master.
Oh, I love my handsome young master so. I wish that I were a beautiful maiden so that I could become his bride.
Oh, how I wish I could find a beautiful young maiden to become my bride.
Well, their wish was heard, and it was granted. And the cat was transformed into a beautiful young maiden.
Oh, beautiful young maiden, will you become my bride?
Oh, meow. I mean, yes.
Well, a wedding date was set, and it arrived, and the happy bride and groom marched down the aisle to be married when suddenly a little mouse ran across the floor.
It's a mouse.
Well, the bride jumped on the mouse and gobbled it up.
Oh, gag me. Yuck, icky poo.
Excuse me.
Well, the bride was transformed back into a cat. And she spent the rest of her days living happily with her young master. Never more did she want to be anything but what she was, because she had learned a very valuable lesson. You can't pretend to be something that you're not, for as Aesop put it, nature will out.
A fox once saw